Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is September 10th, 2021. Let's start taking a look at the futures today. So, all forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved and, if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, now let's see what's happening today in the markets. Alrighty, good morning everybody. September 10th, it's about a half hour before the open. It looks like the market's really slow, quiet, so we'll check what the news is. Yesterday I didn't go trading. Actually, I created a video on my phone, but the reason why I wasn't trading yesterday, I went to buy this baby right here. Right there. A NVIDIA graphics card. It's almost impossible to find these things, so you have to wait for the next drop. And what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to create two types of incomes for myself. The trading income that you see on the when I do these YouTube videos, and this is basically my income. But as well as, I wanted to see if I could create a passive income. And because all this cryptocurrency craze, who knows if it's going to succeed or not. Time will tell. But I'm building a mining rig, so mathematically you can go out there and buy a rig or whatever for a crazy amount of money, but I wanted to do a test. So I started about a month ago. And the interesting thing, actually before I get into it, the interesting thing on this is, let's see if I can get to the page. Let me log in and I'm going to show you. Perfect. So right here, total assets $25. I think that was 4 days. Just letting it run with one graphics card. Okay. So when I have two graphics cards, it will double up, depending on the price of the Bitcoin. So what I like to do is, maybe if I can build this up slowly, I can transfer that money into a cryptocurrency exchanges and start trading cryptos. Because, I do have guys saying, how do you do crypto? And the methodology on the futures with some of my indicators, it doesn't matter, guys. It's all the same. But it depends how you want to trade. What is your risk reward? And right now, actually, Bitcoin is grinding really slow. Because usually this number for me is around $4.50 to $5 per day. It moves around, so the market's really quiet before the market open. So yeah, so right now within, I think it was 4 or 5 days, it's about $5 a day. So right now on one card. So, and that's what I'm doing. And what I want to do is I want to instill this and try to work with the trading system and maybe work on something else, to have a more full system, because my website does say, it does have all the words of futures, options, and yeah, my software will work on all. It doesn't matter. But I'm focused on NinjaTrader. So, that ado, let's go into the trading side. Now, oh yeah, and there's one more thing on the homepage. If you guys are crypto guys and you're looking for stuff, I really found a really neat Discord group right here. You can click on it on the homepage, and it's not my Discord group. It's more for the crypto guys. They chat. They also look for, I'll say, guys that are trying to scam you, all that other stuff. So it's an interesting Discord group if you like Discord. Alrighty, now let's go to the original page and see what happened yesterday. I'm gonna go. What did yesterday's candle look like? So I can trade it all. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Okay, let's remove all drawing objects. Bye-bye. Let's see where we are here. Something screaming like the laptop. Okay. Okay, 3 days sell-off, that's about right. Now we have our pullback. She might chatter or she might pop up again for the second wave down. Leg 1, leg 2. How far did we get? So, you can tell there's 2 wicks here. Make sure you get within that region there. So that, see? 15.25 guys, quarters. Watch your quarters. Okay, and we had a really bullish pullback. See if we can break out. I still like being on the sell phase, but whatever. I have to see what's going to happen. And we'll go from there. It might look like it could be a choppy day here. So, what was the time frame on here? 10 o'clock up. And then, so they had a, yesterday it looks like the market went up and then crashed at the end of the day again. 2 o'clock sell off, double bottom. Just consolidation. It's going to be one of those ugly days. So from August 31st till now, for 3 weeks, we've been playing in the range of 700 to 500, 200 point range. Why didn't my GAN save? Let's do it again. Maybe I forgot to save my GAN fan. Put it down there. Come on. There we go. Create a start point. To the peak of this one. End point. So yeah, we're hovering right on this line here. Save file. So yeah, we moved right across, so I think she might play around here before going into this zone here. It's been a long time actually. From August to September, we haven't even hit our midsection yet. And that's a very long consolidation period here. Because we had, I wonder if the news from the Afghan pullout was starting right around here. I have to check when the news when they started going crazy there. It's September, or maybe it was right here when the Afghan pullout. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. So we're right now currently in a tight range. Volume is low. And we'll move that out there. That's Bitcoin. That's the Bitcoin one the guys want me to check. Let's see my other charts here. Let's take a look at here. See if my ranges were lined up properly. So we just tapped it. Perfect. We do have volume buying right now. So we'll have to see if it does a pullback to around 90 to 86. I'll say 75. Let me see. Alright, from 90, that would be 80, yeah, it would be 86. That's your 12 and a half. And what I mean by 12 and a half, I mean half of the quarter, right? Actually, if I put quarters on here, you'll see what I mean. Right here. That's what I'm talking about. So she is lining up there. If it hits at 600, it goes 660. If it does go back to 7. I don't know what the delta's like. A lot of resistance up here. I should put a region up there as well. That's the other region we have to watch for. Yeah, for sure that's the region. And what I do, I'll go look where the volume point of control is. Volume point of control, 70%, somewhere right in that zone. There we go. Good enough. Now, that region is global. This is the area I want to see where there's going to be a lot of chatter. We're done with this chart. Put that away. This is, and then what? I should actually have my fib extensions and retrace, but I don't have it today because I'm testing a lot of things. And now, there it is, the other one. Let's see what's happening here. Go back in time a little bit. I gotta find out where my Fibonacci was. There we go. Get rid of that one. Let's focus here. Back there. Nice long run. Wow. From last night, eh? Nice turnaround. We're hitting the peak. Bounce once, maybe 1610. Let's see where 1610 would be on that. We'll see. Market open is always you have to watch out for. So, and how to use this chart is, this is the tick range. I don't call it the dumbed down version. It's not as detailed. But basically, I have a tick range, the original tick range plus the zone of a deeper range. So if it gets deep in the zone and she's stair-stepping up, you want to take the trades down here. See? It poked out of here and away you go. Poked out of here, maybe. But you got a good pullback here. And you can tell there's longer ranges up, less coming down. Longer ranges up, less coming down. Longer ranges up, less coming down. But this is starting to, the slope is starting to angle, so we have to watch. Okay? Put that one back there. Trading one, and then the last is there's that one. There we go. Okay, see how beautiful the stair step is? Oh, look at the delta sell off. Okay, now we'll have to watch. Let's crunch the delta and see what they're doing here. Delta high, delta low is right there already. I just want to verify my marker here. A little bit lower. Yeah, see? Same thing. It's all in the same range, guys. And this is where the volume point control is right now, so we'll see if it stacks up for a sell-off in the beginning and maybe continue up today. There we go. I'll put this, and I'm going to change the color on it so we know where the volume point of control is for that last swing. Yeah, sure, I'll use that and I'll make it a 5. Just want to make it thick enough that I know where it is. And there is a lot of delta going down right now. Usually what I'm trying to do on this chart here, you can use volumetrics on the NinjaTrader because this is a bot software I bought years ago. And you can see where the volume, oh, let's go like that too. I'm really curious where all that volume was there. Yeah, right on the line. So we're right on the volume control there on the short term. It's really close, it's in this zone. And when I use this software, I conjunct it with my fib target. So when the targets change, as you can see, the target just changed here. Here was your entry right here. See, target failed, came back up, got into the sweet spot zone, away you go. And then right now, This one looked like it's possibly is failing, but it is only 10 minutes before market open. And also what I look for is when I see the target, see how this target 2 hit perfectly on this zone here, okay, but the original target for this one straight up, this target right here, and see how it just vibrated and stopped. It's amazing how Fibonacci's work. And then to try to do a shallow pullback, and what this region is shallow pullback for continuation. I personally, I don't use those. I usually use these. I said I'll wait for the deep pullback and away you go. If it's a shallow goes, you know, you're for myself, I rush. The only thing is I got to figure out mathematically for myself is once it does fail, like here's the perfect opportunity right here. See, this was a selling opportunity, and so it's going down, and then it goes, fires up, comes back and holds on the opposite side of the Fibonacci, which is technically a continuation, reversal. So I got to figure in my mind that if it does do this, this is the entry to take for a long. So other than that, that's all I'm doing. Oh, actually I'm working on one more project, but I won't get into it. So what I'm going to be looking for, remember mentally with the numbers, we are in a sell phase. So, but there is a buy phase bias right now on a shorter term. If it's going to take off, and VWAP is up. There's a dotted line here. Was there another green one? So they all passed because it was consolidation, I presume. Yeah. Okay. If it does, let me get rid of some of these. I don't need those anymore. Okay, so here is that volume potential line, and what we want to do is, if we do hit quarters, we'll see how she's going to bounce around the first 5 minutes. It might go down to here for target. So that's 19 to, that's pretty much trade for the day if it does work. But if it does come down, we might have another big sell-off. I thought I marked that. I did. Disappeared. Let's do it again. Even those aren't marking, it will be good enough for me. Because this is prior low, guys. I always like marking my prior low. It's a little too high, I don't like it. There we go. Yeah, somewhere around there. Good enough. Between this swing and this swing. And so, because we're within this range, what I'll do, I'm going to add one more indicator. I really want to know what the projections are. Fit predictor. All I'm going to leave is the middle line. I'm going to turn all these off. I'll keep the extensions. Good enough. So yeah, here's our midline here for overnight. We've got 2 markers here to hit. And our extensions, let's see here, 127, which is a prior low, yesterday's 2 days ago low. So that's could be a big bet. 141.61 are pivots. So 1 and 200 would be that bottom of the range, like I said. For going up, 127 going up hits our marker here as well. So you can see they're all within that range. that showing 25? Yeah, it is. You know, it's really deceiving sometimes. Actually, I don't even need this on. I don't trade on this chart, so I'll just turn that off. Okay. I'm gonna open this up. This looked like it was a huge bar of a breakout, but when I looked at it here, it didn't show anything. Six. See how she goes here. I'm on 1221 now, aren't I? That's the reason why. No, it is 1221. Okay. Oh, I know what I have to do. Just trying to set everything up since I was gone yesterday. Boom, boom. There we go. A couple more, and I can't use that one. That was dead. Still trying to work on this. I've had this a long time ago, and just trying to get my brain still wrapped around it. I'm trying to teach as many things as possible for you guys. There we go. Basically what it is the same thing as a NinjaTrader Dome, just a little fancier. And 2 minutes before open. Sounds good. Move everything across. I'm only going to be using this 2 screens today. Basically is my front screen and my go. I'll put it to order blocks of 5. Know what I'm going to do? I'm going to teach you one thing here. Okay, we are about 30 seconds before open. This was
order
an old
submitted
trick that I used to do. 33. Okay. Just before market open. If she explodes up to here, we'll shut her down.
order filled
Now what we do, we close this.
order submitted
Just before 54. This is an old trading trick I used to do. Unless if I get 10 points, I'll shut her down right away. There.
order filled
$200. I actually can walk away for today. $195. What this trade is, and the reason why I chose this trade, and this was market open. It's like, Mike, why are you doing that on market open? See that? Put your money in right away within the next few seconds. Let them do the snap up. When we were looking at the trade first thing in the morning, I still probably could keep on going. Maybe should have left it, but we know there was resistance up top here. Okay. I took the very first trade exam, and it was very risky in the beginning. He called it an OCO order, and what an OCO order is, press Control Z on here. OC means order. I can't remember the exact word, but it's you put a buy. I'll create a new chart here. See, we hit 127 so I should have left it. And so basically, actually, I will be done this video today because I'm still working on that stupid deck out there. I didn't expect that would explode up that fast within seconds. Actually, I did. But I'm trying to sound cocky, but no, it's just. And there you go. How she's vibrating, she'll pull down again. So, what an OCO is. I'm going to create a new chart here. High risk if you don't have the experience, and it took me a long time to figure it out. What you do, why can't I find a new chart here? I'm just going to create a brand new chart so you can understand. Oh, I went to 64. I should have left it. Okay, but that's okay. I didn't have a trailing stop on it. I usually use an automatic trailer. That's why I manually shut her down, because it is first thing in the morning. So what I'm going to show you, and I hope you enjoyed that one little 10-second trade for market open. There we go. That's OBS, guys. There we go. An OCO order. Pretend this was just before market open. And what you have to do is you go on properties and make sure you could turn on the OCO. But I always have a difficulty with the NinjaTrader 8 and NinjaTrader 7 one, but I say keep selected ATM strategy instead of select ATM on submission, right? What you do is you put a buy stop on one side,
Order submitted.
a sell stop on the other side,
Order submitted.
and within about 10 seconds before the market goes, it will fire off one direction or another. But when I had my system set up a long time, you could lose 200 within a second or win 200 within a second, or 2 or 3. And so you can see how fast it moved up for myself. And sometimes when I was doing this, so let's say you put it right here as an OCO, right here as an OCO, right? You still could do it. But when I was doing that, when I was looking at all my methodologies in the beginning, what I would do is I would put it together and hope for the best. This is when I'm talking not even 3 months in trading, when I was trying to learn how to trade, okay? I was losing more than I was winning. I was doing better on gold than I was in on the NASDAQ. But this was designed for the first 15 minutes of a trade. So what I would do is I would have this set up with a strategy. So if it takes off, like, so we went from 29 to 48, right, really fast. So it was 29, 39, whatever. And so you could have a trailing stop going up, 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 and maybe you got knocked off right here. And you're done. That's your trade for the day. I found out I was losing more than I was winning in the beginning. And the reason
Order
why
canceled.
I took the trade today,
Order canceled.
and you're going to say, why would you do that? A couple of things. Don't look at this chart right now. First thing, what did I look at, guys? I looked at this chart, remember? Then I looked at this chart. I said there was a strong pullback. That was my first decision. Thinking, okay, she might pop up first thing in the morning. Because we had 3-day sell-off. It needs to come back up. Then I looked at here. It was somewhere playing around here. Maybe we get to this range, see how she's tapping this range. And I said we're going to follow this run. Did I not say that in my video? And I hope you guys listen to this video. I'm trying to give you guys as much free information as possible. Because one of these days I might just, well, whatever. Anyway, so that's number 2. Number 3, I was looking at, well, there's a few other charts, but this one for sure. I looked at this number. Remember I said it was 45 or whatever? Maybe I said we might have a pullback down to these couple markers. And then I looked at number 4. I looked at this and I said, wow, there's a major sell-off. Maybe we're going down. Not sure as the first initial pullback, but then I started noticing Delta really pumping hard here. And then I said to yourself, isn't it amazing how deceiving this bar was compared to this tick bar? You had volume point of control and she popped out. So when I added those 4 criterias, I wish I had it on a book so I could show it to you, like write it down. It still might be going down today, guys. I already did 200. I'm 1-3, but whatever. I gotta finish this stupid project. I got 2 more days. But we hit that zone. And you know what? I'm gonna give credit to this chart here, this black chart here, is Jose's chart. And I usually use candles, but I'm actually starting to really enjoy this type of chart. And the reason why is it's when you're really trying to pinpoint, I don't know about the Bollinger, but when you're really trying to pinpoint the area, it's really nice to see the regions. And then I add everything else up. I'll have to give credit there. And also I'll give credit to Isham too, because this is partially on Isham's methodology. Wow, she is exploding. So this is what I want to show you. When you add up everything together, okay, and if you want to trade full time, see, if you know my channel, if I can do 2 minutes, I walk away, great. I made some money, I walk away. Especially if I'm living down south this winter, that's awesome for the day. You know, that's 4,000 pesos. Close to 4,000, yeah. 4,000 pesos. 4,000 pesos a day where I live. Wow, in Mexico. So, but if you look at this, see how she's exploded? She's exploded, and away you go. Now, the last thing I'm actually going to show you what I've been we've been working on a few things. I don't want to tell about the last thing I'm working on, and it's with I'm doing something with Amazon. But what it is as you know, we have, whoops, where are we here? Where did it go? I created a new link called Pips Hunter. I don't know if he's still posting. Maybe he stopped posting. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to him. But I've noticed this Pimp Pumper FX guy. If you guys are like Forex or whatever, just follow him for a while. He's actually kind of interesting, and he has his own channel. I wonder where's that channel that he gave it to me. If I can find the channel, I'll throw it up online. Because my channel is for a lot of it's for education, and I'm trying to teach you guys what I see in order for you to become a consistent trader. So, but if I see other traders out there that are actually consistent, I want you to learn from them as well. And he's been doing quite well. And so when I did the chat with him, so I was looking how it was working on the time frames. Oh, look at this time frame. This has been a long time frame. So with the time scanner with Bitcoin, because he was a lot of his charts was Bitcoin USD, and just even with the Bitcoin, the time scanner was working amazing. And then all of a sudden you have 2 times fail, boom boom. Usually 2 times means reversal. Then the next signal, that's your explosion. Look at that. If you were jumped in from 51,000 down to, wow, went down 43,000 Bitcoin. I didn't even realize that. And now she's creeping up slowly. Oh, I don't have that on. That's the reason why. Just give me a second. I don't have my data on that one. There we go. Now Bitcoin's been flat. Let's see. 3 o'clock, could have made a little bit. 11 o'clock, a little bit. 9 till 10, a little bit. 11, now here's another 11 o'clock sell-off.
Connection lost.
Go figure. Lucky I'm not trading. I hate when that happens. But anyways, as you can see, it looks like it's pushing down. I don't know what's going to go down if it goes back to 43. But as you can see, we had the first hit, second hit. Also with El Salvador doing original currency and everything else that's happening, I don't know. And you can tell with the market makers is all loading up. But now, let's go back here. We're only 15 minutes in. See that big spike? So that big spike to me could be, like they were saying, candle analysis. A lot of volume here. Could be another pop, or she's going to start failing down. Or she'll come back to here for a continuation, because this could be banker's candle too, guys, because this was a long enough trend. Other than that, I got to get going. Oh, this is also, yeah, this is what I was saying. The other one is on the home page, one more time. I don't know how long I'll keep it on there, but I'm going to keep it on for a while. If you guys are interested. If you guys are crypto guys, you're using NinjaTrader Crypto, I created this big little happy face on the home page, right? So let me see here. On the home page, that's how to get to my channel. And then I have this one, this crypto Discord group, which is this guy here. I've been watching for a while. And he will actually send out certain signals that I've noticed that, and I tested a few fun trades for it. And actually you make, 5, 10%, 5, 10%, 5, 10%. And I'm looking at the original time when I was trading. When I was trying to learn how to trade, I did stocks, I did futures. I started with stocks 4 months, Forex 4 months, futures 4 months. Stocks for myself is I needed a ton of money, and I even checked out guys like Timothy Sykes, Jason Bond, and all those other guys, not Bishop, but whatever, to see their methodologies. And I said I will actually follow them. But I found out it was a lot of work because so many stocks. Then, of course, I did Forex, and then I was trying to cash out on some of the FX exchanges, and it just felt like too much of a Wild West. And I found out the most controlled was futures for myself. Can be very risky, but if you start looking at your methodologies and you're consistent, you can do okay. So I stuck with it for how many years until I started doing this channel. But I still want to look at the whole spectrum for other guys that are there's a lot of people in the Forex field, so I'm looking for that. And I'm also trying to look for the crypto field. So I'm trying to find all these angles for you guys of looking hopefully to become consistent. And like I said, lastly, and then I will go, you think about it, and this is the one I'm actually having fun with it, because this is called an automated revenue stream of not even thinking about doing anything. Yeah, she's still slow right now, though. It'll pick up. But, look at 65 cents, 67, 66, 76. If you look at my history, because I only have one graphics card, I'll be putting 2 in. I have to buy a couple of parts here. But, and where is it? I want to look at my history and stats right here. Okay? So as you can tell, just constantly just creating revenue. And then some days you get 70, sometimes you get $1. It depends how busy the markets for buying and selling. This is every 4 hours, guys, not every day. So every 4 hours you're getting paid. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like nickels and dimes, but once you have, let's say, 8 cards, 10 cards, 20 cards, if I had 20 cards a day at $5 a day, that's $100 US. And I know people around the world that saying if I can get $400 a month, you know, for my average wage, like in Mexico, 4 times 12, yeah, if you're doing $400 a month, that's a month's wage. So you think about it, that if I had 20 cards in time, that a person can initial the first card, give a few months second card, and those prices will fluctuate. Then you have a base income while you're doing other types of work. So more of a lecture day today, guys. I'm sorry, but right now it's slow anyways. $195. Make sure you pinpoint your trades. You trade safe, and maybe I'll see if I can merge my phone ugly face at Best Buy what we were doing at the end of this video. Take care. Bye. Hi, good morning everybody. Mike from, I guess, ABC 123 Trader. I'm doing a totally different video today. It's I'm not trading today. And as you know, on my server I always do futures trading, but everything says stocks futures because what my software will work on everything. But I'm also slowly getting into crypto mining. So what I want to show you, this is what I'm doing today. Let's see if I can switch this camera around. There we go. So this is our lineup. We've been here since 5:30 a.m. Store doesn't open up to 11. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get graphics cards. And we thought we were here early enough. This is the second time I'm doing it. I did it first time in August. And so this is the second time. And we're around from the back of the building through the side and the front. So hopefully I'll be able to get a 3060 Ti card from NVIDIA. So my group was right here, and I'll just ask them what type of cards they're going to be getting.
So now we had this girl, but last summer, Christie's.
So Chris, what card are you getting?
The 60 Ti. What?
Just wondering. Yourself? What card are you getting?
Oh, 3060 Ti. Oh, we got a documentary.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the YouTube here.
Yeah, no, 3060. Yeah,
Yourself?
same.
That's all I need to know, guys.